right now, Tfue and Scope will be the guards for the server coming into the action.
Bugha and Stretch fell just short of.
DJ goes down,
Woo!
but Stretch clutches up in the final moments.
AV thought he had it. He thought he had another clutch at the age.
What? What
did I just see? What did I just fucking watch?
Hey, Fortnite Moments fans! Want more V-Buck giveaways? Make sure to use code BEAST in the item shop. And we'll continue to give out redemption codes just like this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out.
13 left, guys. Type 1 if you think they win.
Jedan prima van tamo mate. Vidi, prima ovdje van mape, vidi ga. Monaker, ima floper, u zoni. Gajde da dobisi. Prešerava, zoni nazad. Prešerava, ovo je duo.
Okay. Bruce on the roof. You get the minigun. That's hard.
Bro. What's that laser, dude? Like.
Oh my god, what the f just happened?
Is that actually aimbotted?
I have 4 minutes.
So they can get the most storm surge.
Watch out for Bugha.
It's a good play. Banks got a knock. Oh my gosh, they're watching for Bugha because he's at the agency.
Is he up there?
They get silent snipers over there.
I don't think so.
He's gotta be, bro.
200 IQ, yeah.
I'm gonna build up.
I'm going.
It's hard to remember when you're like in.
I got sniped from Bugha, bro. Res. You have to res, bro. You have to res.
I know.
210 meters. As soon as I said he has the silent sniper. Oh my gosh, they're shooting him out. They're not fine.
Res, bro, res.
No, he's knocking him out.
Oh my. They're shooting it out. It's over. They're gonna launch pad on him. Oh my god. Yes,
You're good,
yes.
you're good.
Push
Just
them.
res.
What?
Alright,
Crawl.
Yeah. Can you build one wall?
They're throwing. Oh my.
Oh my god, it was Bugha!
I think a controller player that's improving a lot is.
I hit him 130!
I think Colazzo's improving as a controller player.
No, wait, chill.
Just as a player in general. Like, I think he's.
I'm not in.
Why are you sitting on his edits?
Come here, hold this. I hit him with 130. Wait, hold. Chill. I'm going back up.
Bro, what are they doing?
Yeah, I'm up. I'm 130. You need help, bro. What are you doing? Ivi, you're.
Oh, I cracked one.
Pop your big pot.
The minis.
You wanna harpoon shit and do the thing again?
Wait,
go high five.
drop on us. Show us this drop.
I'm gonna go get the land. I'm getting it.
Okay,
It's all the way over here.
Above us?
That just made me so mad.
Yeah, so a lot seem to go above. Let's go. Let's play under.
You got AR!
Yeah, jump. Jump. I don't have much.
I'm in his box! Big. Back out. I'm topping. Follow our top.
30 left. Almost placing points.
Get with me, get with me.
Points right now.
I'm on you. 50 meds.
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna get a frag here. Get to me.
With you.
Oh my god.
100.
Whoa. The pre-fire.
Wow. Dead.
Oh my god, that was the best!
What the f***ing best?
What's the problem?
No!
Watch out!
I got killed. Down below. Wait for it. You get zoned.
Oh my god. Wolfies.
Wait, but you got grappler. You got this, Leslie. You got this.
500 mats, Sashay. Let's go. 19 left.
Grapple zone. Just grapple zone. You got this game. Let's go.
Let's go. 16 players alive. Oh my god.
Let's go. You have so many mats. Box. Hard
They
mats.
have 8 kills right now. He's second high. He needs to go down.
Don't fuck with them. Go to wall bet. What you doing? He was on a good layer.
Yeah, I know, but like.
Drop down. They're gonna heavy snipe you.
14 left.
Get up.
Yeah, you can say. I don't want to focus by them, you know?
120 mats.
They will focus me if I stand there.
He goes far southeast.
Find a grapple hook.
Needs to grapple him. Yep.
Go out in zone and look for a grapple. Go out in zone and look for a grapple.
Grapple.
G.
Grapple.
Grapple.
Nice.
Oh my. Okay, I'm sorry. I have a question here.
Two flops.
Two flops.
Sandstorm. So many mats.
You've got mats.
He has 1,500 mats. You can grapple on height and win this game. 6 left. I want to win this game.
And play it.
He's actually about to win this game. Build. 130.
Hop in. I mean.
No!
You're not using your grapple. You need to use your grapple.
No, he needs to
But I wasn't a
grapple
fucking
up.
mid layer.
You would have won that if you grappled up.
For 130. Bro, legend.
Hopefully we can get involved.
Yeah, there should be loot south. What?
Did I just see? What did I just fucking watch?
Storm because they have those medkits. And right now, Tfue and Scope will be the guards for the server coming into the actual safe zone. But they themselves are not in it yet.
No, they're not, but they have so much heavy sniper that they're going to take as many shots as they can. I see Dubs and Mega not in zone as well, so a lot of people. This is another agency one. And we did see, I think it was, what was it, the last game where Jamper and Paper won. It did come all the way off that mountain into the agency. Stretch and Bugha in a fight against Blake and Assault. And they did have an engagement against each other in their heat. Bugha and Stretch fell just short of Assault and Blake, and instantly the revive, I think, for both sides right now. Stretch goes to find Bugha. He does get him up. Now it's got to pop the flopper. It's got to pop the shields, get back into this. They're trading the minis. Also possibly drop a big pots. They're back in it. And same is most likely the case for Salt and Blake.
Sometimes trades happen and they affect games later on, not so much immediately as people bounce back. Right now, if we look at the server, 2 duos I want to talk about right here. Knight and Shark, as well as Dubs and Mega, who both have the control of 2 towers. Vix and Boyle, though, are very close by, and it looks like Tfue and Scoped are trying for a top spot, but it's going to cost Scoped a lot of damage to his health pool. And now Tfue will have to over-encumber with mats, giving Scoped a medkit to use. They'll be back up and running, but not in the position that they hoped for.
Not at all. They lost the high ground. They lost the opportunity for those tags and the trades, and we haven't seen Tfue and Scoped really take height at all in these grand finals so far, which is where they thrive the most. Shark and Rogue Knights. I always do that. Rogue, Shark, and Knight. And a little bit of a tussle themselves, as they have to use their shields, but they've got plenty to work with. And there's a team directly above them. There's the minigun raining off in the distance, though.
The competition's about to start. No one got the half and half zone directly onto them. No man's land is through the middle, so there's only 2 lanes to get the safe country, and that's from the north and from the south. Where will these community pads be? Who will invest in it first? Will we see a stalemate? It's Dubs already walking over, not connecting both the north and the south, but connecting bases from back and forwards, and he has height easily.
How?
Just a short walk. No one notices. Everyone's just in distress over where the zone went, I guess. But they're still not super safe yet.
It's too easy. It's a walk in the park for Dubs and Mega. They overtake Knight and Rogue Shark again. If you remember game 1, it was off a launch pad here. They're not even in zone yet, though, which possibly is an issue. I think they might have thought that this would be safer. Now they wait, and they wonder, when is the time to build over into zone? As RPGs could come raining in. Zayt and Saf right as well, looking for that. They don't want to cap right here because this is the opportunity for a lot of teams to possibly land, but there's nothing in high ground to land, or in zone to land on right now.
Yeah, nothing in zone to land on. There's water all the way on the ground if you come in slightly short. There's so many people on the south side, which is late. Just look at the mini-map. Look at the player count. 50. No one's gone down yet. There's 28 duos. There's our first knock, just slightly in a few ways in. But Dubs and Mega already having trouble in trying to control height. Finally, I think they get it, but there might be people up top.
They just dominated Preen on the way back. And look, Shark and Knight have launch padded off the position that Mega came to, and they're now on opposite sides of 5th zone, looking and staring down the barrels at each other with the snipers and everything they have. Oh, Mega actually got the refresh off of that, which is very important. Shark at the same time, they blocked off the angle against Dubs and Mega, and they look down and find a nice double RPG elim against P-God.
There's an artificial makeshift bridge now all the way from one island to the next. And an RPG with Knight and Shark, it might be just an easy target for them to shoot at. Looks like right now from the other side, Dubs and Mega are hoping for the zone. They do not get it. Have to come straight all the way through and by. They still will try to milk it out by any ways and shape possible. But we see Knight's aim. We see Shark's calls as well. So where people are flying, they're prepped and ready. This might be the end. Here's the beam coming through. Doesn't land. 2 ARs, but no shots. And an RPG to interrupt them while it's going on. It's getting crazy. It's a height retake. Maybe it's their own builds on each other. No, it's Stretch and Bugha, and they're coming straight for height. Knight has to fight for it. It's Bugha. The fast 90s are there. Doesn't get to connect. Stretch goes all the way up, but it's defense that's reigning true at the moment. And still, the pump shots are coming. And oh my God, the speed of Stretch. He has it, but there's still more launches. A lot more to develop. They've gone up so high. Is this probably too close to the sun? Will they fall? Stretch sees it. He might have to connect straight back to Bugha and calm down.
I see Acorn still up. Bugha way ahead of Stretch. As soon as that fight ended, he made sure that this was going to be connected for the rest of the time. He did get beamed a little bit. Look at Knight and Shark's position so far in front, and Stretch knows it. He knows the targets that he wants to take down, and he is making sure that they have no more of a say on height right here, right now. One thing to note is that because of the late take from Bugha and Stretch, they have way more materials, and Shark, it looks like he's out. It looks like he has nothing left. No more mats in the tank.
And we look at the top 20 looking down from height, we can only really see the top 10. Ved all the way at the back in zone will not be able to survive. Zip is trying to find a way to climb through zone, get up the leaderboard, but will not see a perspective going all the way in. Too many builds in front of him. It's too thick as we see the kill feed at the top left. Masef still getting work done. Clarity, is he finally starting to clutch from up top? Paper Jamper don't have height this time, but have a very good spot in zone to move forward with. They're going to be safe and secure all the way on low ground as they jump back into the home of Bugha and Stretch. It's the agency.
That it is, and I don't even think you can recognize it at this stage of the game. It's completely farmed out. Tfue again in this position. Top 15 just came through, but no materials for him, and he puts himself in an even more uncomfortable spot. And against Dubs and Mega, he does take out Mega, though, which has huge implications. Dubs, though, we've seen his clutches. We've seen his skill, his speed in moments just like this. Only 15 builds, and the zone still, actually, is he going to go out the side? No, he considered it for a second. The zone has a little bit unpredictable ways to move. He's going to try to make his way around. Zate's the guy who's blocking him out, but Bugha and Stretch still on height.
Yep, all the way from the first zone looking for tags. Now all the way at the end looking for a chance. At the #1 spot that Bugha himself has been missing for so long. They get the first beam down. The jump gun finally in action at its home arsenal. TJ all the way on low ground with Assault just at a sliver of 2 HP. Trying to see if he can use that grappler, the RPGs and the Scar. It's so sad because he doesn't have the room to actually do it. It sent it in edgy with a big boomstick coming straight to his box. His reign is over. That loot now gone. The grappler won't be there to contest height. They're still having such a big showcase with these weapons. Dubs is still trying to survive. He sees an RPG from Sent Edgy before. Gets top 5. Has the beam coming through. There's Nox here. I think this might be Paper and Jamper from earlier on that we saw before. He gets a big shot from the back and then denied from the front. Bugha and Stretch finally plunking down, trying to end the game here. There's 4 duos left.
AV in this position before. You've seen him clutch at the agency, how he moves and how he works. Edgy and Scented are one of the full duos. Bugha down, but Stretch just wipes them as well as TJ. And I think it's going to be a 1 versus 1 when this all ends. TJ goes down, but Stretch clutches up in the final moments. AV thought he had it. He thought he had another clutch at the pad being placed. To make the way across the river here, you needed a launch pad here. And
how did
I think they either spent it already or just didn't realize the position that they were in, hoping and praying. Kind of the whole thing about Season 2 with the launch pads is makes people gamble so much. Mega down to Tristan Hit, probably out the sky. And who's on height? It's Masef and Ziff, not even a team that we really expected. They've started to push themselves up, but here, Knight and Rogue Shark might be the only people who had that 20% chance, who are still as a full duo. I think Dubs is still alive by himself. Zayt and Saf in the background there too.
This is a reverse situation. We never see these guys on ultimate low, especially when there's water. Once again on this side of the map near Misty, jumping straight back into Lazy Lake. So we could see the return of a city-based endgame, but for now, people will try to start to get back to land. Knight and Shark at the forefront of pressure with an RPG straight from Luca. I know it's above him. Who is that?
Kaz and
I think it might be Kaz and Crims, yes.
Where's Mega? Where's Dubs? Did they get the pickup? Elevate to the side of him. He still has an opportunity to crawl back into top 25. Avery just landed somewhere up above this. And I can't quite see it. As they make it out the water, hopefully that sound does not continue. And it's up the hill too. This is such a difficult zone to play.
As you will try as a solo, though, with Clutcher's clarity and Elevate by his side, Rox gets his teammate taken down in front of his eyes and can't do anything about it. He'll work box to box, trying to find his way up. My question is, who is on height? Damien finally taken out. Class on Zum and Hoax, both of them going down in an instant. It's Haz and Avery all the way at the top. Shark and Knight, though, looming close by. Zayt and Saf also alive. Everyone in the top 10, the top 5 is having a say here. The RPG coming up from Zayt and Saf. Is this their moment to take a game away, to take height? He's trying. Zayt clubbing up a few of his 90s through a tree. He goes up. Him and Haz in the same place. They do have it. Haz gives it up.
It bounces back. It bounces back too, and they don't even break out all that wood layer that Haz the Great and Avery did make. Zayt, right now, clawing their way back up. Haz and Avery did have an opportunity there for a second, but Dub's still clutching. 47 points as he gets top 15. No white health. He can't take more than 2 ticks. He's got the heavy snipe. Haz taken down from Zayt, and also Zaf now holding a split tart from them as it goes right up the mountain. Dub's still in this though, and they need to take him out if they want to, or overtake him with eliminations.
42 points. These guys just need a few more to take that first place slot. Can it be Zayt? Can it be Saf? They jump up to 44. They get some of that placement all the way up at 10th place. Now 8th. Elevate goes down. Dubs on his own. Gets taken out
49.
by Origins and Skittles. 49 is the point threshold to beat. Zayt has the RPG. He's going straight down. Waterfalls. It's AV at the bottom with Chap both still alive back to back. Blake and Assault in the box as well. Rox is surviving, but for how long? Here's the shots coming in. He's going to be taken out to the storm, maybe. Has floppers. There's Blake's grappler, never used before in any East to try to get height. We'll see if it happens in one of these 6 games. Saf and Zayt are still alive here. Chap and AV held up. There's 4 duos left here, Balla, and the competition's not over.
Chap and AV up as well, but they've got to clean this up in terms of eliminations too. There's Origin who gets taken out, and Saf on the pressure to Chap. He's going to do it, and I think that's it. I think they have now just been crowned grand champions of this season's FNCS. Saf and Zayt with a come from behind win as Dubs tries his best but cannot hold on. And how can you hold on against Zayt and Saf when they take high ground?